His name was Mehran Karimi Nasseri. Born in Iran, Nasseri claimed he had fled the country after political problems with the Iranian government. Like thousands of refugees during the 1980s, he hoped to build a new life in Europe. After traveling through several countries, he eventually arrived at Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. His goal was simple: reach the United Kingdom, start over, and finally have a place to call home. But somewhere along that journey, everything fell apart. According to the story most widely reported at the time, his travel documents were lost or stolen. Without them, he couldn't prove who he was. What happened next sounds almost impossible. Immigration authorities wouldn't allow him to enter France without valid documents. But because he had already arrived, they couldn't simply send him somewhere else. Airlines refused to carry him. Other countries wouldn't accept him. Legally, he became trapped between borders. He wasn't under arrest. He wasn't serving a sentence, yet he couldn't leave. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Eventually, people stopped asking when he would leave and started wondering if he ever would. As the years passed, the airport slowly became his entire world. He slept on a red plastic bench and washed in public restrooms. Airport employees brought him food. Doctors checked on his health. Cleaning staff greeted him every morning while travelers came and went. Entire generations of airport workers watched him grow older. He spent hours reading newspapers and writing in notebooks. His luggage became his furniture. The terminal became his living room. The departures board became his daily routine. While millions of passengers rushed toward somewhere, he stayed exactly where he was. Eventually, his story spread far beyond the airport. Journalists and television crews from around the world came to interview him. To many, he became part of the airport itself. But here's where the story becomes even stranger. At one point, officials were prepared to give him documents that could have allowed him to leave. Yet reports suggest Nasseri refused to sign certain paperwork. After living in the terminal for so long, life outside had become uncertain. Whether because of legal complications, personal beliefs, or years of institutionalization, leaving may have become harder than staying. In 2004, Hollywood took notice. Steven Spielberg released The Terminal, starring Tom Hanks. The film was inspired by Nasseri's extraordinary story, but Hollywood softened the reality. The real story wasn't a romantic comedy. It was nearly 2 decades of uncertainty, loneliness, and endless waiting beneath fluorescent airport lights. In 2006, health problems finally forced Nasseri to leave the terminal and receive medical treatment. The airport that had been his home for almost 18 years was finally behind him.
Mehran Karimi Nasseri sadly passed away in 2022. Ironically, he died inside Charles de Gaulle Airport, the very place that had defined his life. Thousands of flights departed every week. Millions of people passed through those terminals. Most spent only a few hours there. One man spent nearly 18 years. Not because he wanted to travel, but because the world couldn't decide where he belonged.
This was the before Midnight Files. Case closed.